Never buy your wife a purse, ever. I'll explain in a second, but first, let's go over the risk versus reward gifting matrix for women. I'm just gonna go ahead and take my whiteboard and my pen, and we get started. We're just gonna go ahead and draw a really good matrix here. And on the bottom axis, we have risk. Risk is basically the chances of you fucking it up times the cost of you fucking it up. So if you buy something expensive she doesn't like or doesn't feel personal to her, she'll hate you. Then on the left axis or the y-axis, we have reward. That's the upside of getting it right. Something that she loves that hopefully gets you laid over and over again. In the bottom right, we have high risk and low reward. And that's what we're gonna call the danger zone. These are things that you should avoid at all costs. First thing we want to put in the danger zone are purses. Purses are highly personal to women. It's like an extension of their body. It's like an appendage. We have no idea what's in them and we will never know. And they probably like them better than you. And you don't pay enough attention to your wife to really get this right. Getting it wrong just amplifies how much she feels like you don't know her. So we're going to put purses here. Next is clothing. Clothing fits here for two reasons. One, it requires taste and style, which you probably have none of. And two, there's the size trap. If you buy something that's too big, she's gonna think that you think she's fat. And if you buy something too small, she'll try it on and feel fat. So stay away from clothing. We're gonna put clothing here. Last is things that feel like chores. You don't want to buy her a new vacuum cleaner, even though it's a Dyson or something fancy. You want to stay away from things like an air fryer to make her think that you want her to cook her dinner. So stay away from that stuff. The next section we're going to talk about is the acceptable quadrant. Things that fit in here are things like flowers, chocolates, candles, stuff like that. They are low risk, but also low reward. If you want to play it safe and want to be seen as boring and lower your chances of getting laid, then it's probably a good move for you. Then in the top left, we have the big bets. Big bets could work out really well, but they are kind of hard to nail and they're expensive. So the risk goes up, but the reward is really high, has a high ceiling if you get it right. This is stuff like high-end jewelry, a new fragrance, and the apex of it all is a new car. Don't just assume a new car will do the trick. If you get her a luxury sedan that you think is really nice and a big status symbol, but she's been talking about how much she hates driving in the snow, and you should have gotten her an SUV, the car in the driveway is just a giant reminder of how much you don't listen. Feel free to take these chances. Just be aware of the risk that comes with them. Finally, in the top left quadrant, we have the sweet spot. Sweet spot. Things that go in the sweet spot are things that more or less all women can really appreciate. And it usually falls into the space of like little luxuries, things like a new bathrobe, slippers, some sort of special sleep mask, a pure silk pillowcase is like a really popular one. All that kind of stuff works really well. There is a special category up here and to the left that is the lowest possible risk and the highest possible reward. And we're gonna call that the Holy Land. This is nearly unobtainable for most men. Why? Because it requires listening and paying attention to your wife. What's amazing about this space is that you can actually move things from the danger zone and from the big bets and even from the you tried in here based on intel. If you pay attention to your wife and listen to her, you can actually turn a danger zone item like a air fryer into like one of the best gifts you can imagine. If she's been talking about getting an air fryer because she loves to cook and she loves to keep things healthy, and you go out and get a really nice one, that's an absolute home run. Same thing with jewelry. If you've been paying attention, she mentions a specific type of jewelry, or you can gauge her style and taste from the jewelry that she has, and you get her something like that, or be as simple as have a picture of her and go to a jewelry store and ask them to match a piece of jewelry. That can end up as the biggest home run you can imagine, but of course it requires a little bit of work, so you're probably not gonna do it. Now there is also a cheat code for the Holy Land. Anything from HomeGoods, literally anything. If you buy it from HomeGoods, she will probably love it and think the world of you. And even better, you probably don't even have to wrap it. Just leave it in the bag, and that's even better than a nice wrapper because it says HomeGoods on it.